Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Who's here? We got Suni, Aki, Raven, Joe, Doc, Bellhound, PCU, Morning, Void, Mango Tango. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Sup? I see you watched the new Stingray episode. I am not surprised that they ended it there. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm not surprised. Uma likes to do that. The year finish, like, as the race starts, right before it ends, or like in the middle of it. Hey, it kinda rad. Excited for the stream. I hope it helps make you feel better, I guess. Maybe, mayhaps.
Okay, that's enough. That's that's too much echo. I got a spoiler single because I read the real life horse racing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, me too. That happens. Like I remember when my sister doesn't read like the real life horse racing. I do check it out sometimes. But I remember for the was it the Kikuka show? I can't remember. The one that's Super Creek one. I was like, yeah, I knew she was gonna win because that's what happened in real life. Yeah, the Kikuka show, 1988. So, yeah, guys, if you wanna be surprised, like watching the anime or reading the manga or whatever, do not read the real horse race record story. Because the animes do follow the real life story. They just make it a sports anime with horse girls. Stay away from horse poll results. But yeah. Sorry, I'm EP, so I'm like, oh. Brain data time. I did drink some coffee, but clearly it was not enough. Me too. Speaking of Honses, is anyone pulling for Manhattan Cafe? She's coming out tomorrow, I think. I can fit so many EP in me. Oh yeah. Tycoon won't be alone anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of polls, I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier today, but apparently some people were seriously thinking that I was like angry or salty or like trying to bring Cloquet down or whatever. And I was like, bro, we all know she's gonna win. Like, it's been known since the poll was announced. Yeah, I posted on X, so you probably didn't see it. No, me, yeah, the noted cookie hater. It's been known since CN, yeah. Like it was never a competition. We can hope for the best, but you know, looking at the numbers, it's like we know that's not gonna happen. We're just happy to support who we want to support. Twitter will be Twitter even under a new name. Somehow it's gotten worse. In functionality, at least. But yeah, so there were some people commenting me like, just no. You know, Brian, like I don't know. I don't know. Like, okay, sure, whatever, do your thing. I don't mind. Or like someone posted or quote tweeted with the Bugs Bunny no. And I'm like, are you trying to like get me angry or something? Like what? What? What is the point of just posting no? And someone was like, Leva is overrated anyway. Go get over it. When I did not mention Leva at any point in my post. She just showed up in the picture because she was second placing at that point. And I'm like, damn, someone likes joy and whimsy in their life. You have to always add this as a joke to every post. Real. They deserve Centaurasi to win. Man, I insist that will be so funny. That would be so funny if that actually managed to happen. We just funnel all our votes on Centaurasi and she wins. A little bit of racist stuff will do wonders for the ecosystem. Oh yeah, exactly. We need the Imoko stonks to go up again. We need Centaurasi to get 20 more skins. It is good for nature. If we get the Russians to cooperate, it's doable. Hello, Russia. But yeah, I find it so funny. I'm like, guys, I put in my post itself that I love Kluke. Why? How do you get the picture that I am hating? How? This is so sad. Can we get 40 skins for Betty? Real? They take their waifus seriously, they really do. They can't imagine someone having fun. Yeah, they really can imagine someone poking fun at the idea of the most popular gacha girl winning again. We all know she's the moneymaker. We all know she's gonna win, but it's funny to just be like, guys, we can stop this. Spoiler, we can't. What skin would it be, I wonder? If Resi wins, I would be mad. We should do that. I mean, we should. Oh, the Division 1 collab skin will be fun. I do like the anniversary one also from Gears Frontline 1. That's a pretty one. I'm not into the anniversary skins so much usually because I'm not into the fancy dresses. But hers was really pretty. So like I wouldn't mind. But yeah, so she got now she got her free skin. She got the paid one with the modular one with the cat ears, the one that I have. She got the swimsuit one from the furniture gacha. And now what I'm confused about is she won in CN. Did she already get a skin for that one? Or are they gonna just do like... I don't know, they're just gonna put her 2 wins together and just release one in big skin or something. So basically my question is... Ricochet has 3 skins. Is she only getting 1 more, or is she actually getting 2 more? Because, I mean, if she gets 2 more, we might actually have a problem here. Maybe people then will realize that I was right. That we shouldn't have let her win. Chip out and run it 2 times. Love you, keep it up, thank you. Because the thing is that Mika is also aware that most or at least a good number of global players keep up with CN. With Sienna stuff. So they know that if they try to just chip out and be like, oh yeah, this is the new skin that Global won, and it is the same as the Sienna skin that they won, people are gonna know. So they either have to come out and say something and be like, oh, since she won the 2 polls, like, I don't know, we're just gonna make like 1 mega skin or something. Or are they just gonna get 2 more skins for her? And at that point, if she does, I hope she doesn't get any other skin for a while, and that she gets removed from popularity stuff for a bit. Like, Mika, come on. I'm in the Meshti group, but man, does it happen. Yeah, Meshi has no skin. Everyone on 404 has a skin so far, I think. At least OG 404. Except Meshti. And then she will go in the 3rd contest, yeah. But yeah, no, my honest opinion is, if she wins, I mean, she's gonna win. If they make another poll or thing or whatever with dolls, they should not put Cloaky in. because of her two wins. You know, they should remove whoever wins the last popularity thing. They should remove that person from the ranking for the next one, if they do a next one. But then you'll have people complaining about their waifu not being included. They can go fuck themselves. Quite honestly. You can not vote the same doll twice. It's written in the rulebook. Real. 416 too prominent. Oh yeah. You know that if they do that, people will complain that she was removed. Yeah, no, exactly. They can go cry about it. Sure have count CN if you ask me. Honestly, yeah. I'm like, I mean, especially, you know, if it's just like a small stuff, it's like whatever. But if they're doing skins, if they're doing skins for the winners, they should like remove the winner from the last one, so we don't end up with a mega disparity of costumes like in Frontline 1. And you know, and they can just come out and explain it and be like, you know, this doll already won. We are working on a skin for her with all the thingies, all the nice stuff, and we want to give the chance to another doll to get another skin with swappable parts and a weapon skin. So that's why she's not in the poll. And if people are still mad after receiving the explanation, then maybe they should go get some brain cells and go touch some grass. Hey, Shooty, enjoy your con. If I could win 5 in a row, it will be funny. Alan Force pink Kano, but it's so obscure, so I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, the Kano sisters did have some popularity. It's breakfast time. Enjoy your breakfast! But yeah, those are my opinions on the matter. I love Cloaky, but I'm not an idiot. Yeah, no, exactly, see? There are fans that if you explain things to them, they will be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Let's move on. There are others that won't, but as I say, that's a them problem. If after being explained they're still salty, then maybe they should take a look at themselves. I'm still amused of how far Grossa is. Yeah, she's in 2nd place now, isn't she? I wonder if that's a majority of... I wonder if her votes are a majority of new players, or if there's also a good number of just Frontline 1 players there. No, and make an next anniversary will release more Clucky skins. They should, you know, if Clucky keeps winning, they should just not make skins for her out of her winning popularity stuff. Next year will be our trust. We trust in the plan, trust the process. Nika needs more human girly pop. They do. I think player vote Kuluka just because she already winner. Could be. Some people do work like that. But anyway, I have less time today, so let's jump into the game. Whee! There's no time to lose. Let's play. Oh yeah, I guess next year we'll probably have sub 2. I love this art. Bam! The difference is insane. I got jump scared by Gross introducing me the Diablo for the first time when I log in. Such a weird bug that my account got reset. Oh, that will be, yeah, that will be scary. But yeah, next year we're getting stop. We're gonna have DeFi also, so I guess there's more chances of Kluke not getting first place. Also, Leva, I mean, it will depend. We'll see how deep Oblivion ends, but I feel like Leva is so chill now that she might not cut the attention of new players that much. Because I feel, at least for me, a lot of the attachment to her comes from knowing her backstory and like everything she went through and all the character growth she had during this Frontline 1. She's tamed down, yeah. She's gotten nicer. She's more chill now, you know, she's not angry all the time. She still has that teasing stuff. Teasing bone on her. But not as before. Another pool, yippee! New player got like her smog aura. Remember also to vote on this if you haven't, guys. We need to pick a cosplay for Yu Xiang. Tolol is winning. Oh yeah. She got overdunken on Cloaky, yeah. She still does. But I think that's also the thing. We do see it a little bit with Raw, but I feel like also you need to know a little more of their history to catch, like, oh, why are they like this? Why are they acting like this? But with Kluke, you can very much see the back and forth they have, and they're funny. Compared to Gross, having new Leva is deep and emotional. I mean, yeah. I love Grossa, but she's been waifued a lot. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Waifu in the sense of like she's just kind of there. She's had her cool moments in Frontline too. But when it comes to personality, I don't think she has shined too much. I love her, but she exists. All Frontline player be like, I was there when it was written. Yeah. Leva gets more personal focus during Lainey's event. Ooh, I'm excited. I love Grossa, but really? Grossa? The industry planted? if we got AR-18 as a Judah, she will be wiping right now. Man, that would be so good. Let me read this. You can relax now. Even Springfield has more of a personality than Grossa. And she's very waifu coded as well. But you know, she still has a personality. Oh, cute. Grossa did totally not Paradeus plant. What are you talking about? Clearly she is not some Paradeus plant. How dare you? Leva's red armor has same amount of personality. Remember not to talk too much about CN stuff, guys. Aside from the fact that we know that Crookie won the poll over there too. But I do wonder if it's kind of fixed because you know they're gonna do something with the. Let me use my supply runs. If they wanna do something, because I didn't do them yesterday. If they wanna do something with the fact that she won in both CN and global, and then it'll be like, oh, we're gonna just do one thing, but we're gonna do like a super mega skin or something. I do wonder. I'm surprised new player like Leva, despite she lacking asset. I mean, to be honest, I feel like any new player that, because I mean we had the dead period in Frontline 2. We had a period of like not much stuff happening. So I feel like anyone that's still playing, or at least a good number of people that are still playing, is because they're actually reading the story. And once you read the story, you will realize that a lot of the characters are very cool. As always, we're gonna do our bike run before jumping into reading. I want this skin for Lena. I do feel like a lot of the votes for like Leva and Rovella are from old players rather than new ones. Especially because I haven't finished. Well, I mean, we're gonna finish Civil Leon Part 1 now, but at least so far, none of them have had like any hype moments on Aura kinda scene, kinda moment. Which is what tends to call new players' attention. Should have had my keyboard position differently. I wasn't comfortable. Okay, I still did it. Yippee! We should all vote RPK16. Hello, Vaporeon. Playing your Frontline was not interested in Kulukai too. I bet hyped up. I do love her, but she needs to be stopped. Her greed has gone too far. AK got rank 5th in CN despite no banner. Understandable. Clearly the raw is from all players, yeah. In my humble opinion, this is the best minigame. You are correct. You will be absolutely correct. Let me do an endless run because I'm 6. We can't have that. But this one we do with Vector. I never know when those things are gonna turn on. It's fine, we got 2 clocks. Okay, it's not a great run. I've been crashing into too many things. Turun, 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 turun. Oh yeah. Man, this minigame is so stupid fun. Oh yeah. Look at me go. I don't even know how far I've gotten in my other runs. I just get in here and play blindly. Oh yeah. Nyom. Look at me go. I am starting to believe. Fuck, I miss a clock. Is it Jover? Or can we still keep going? I think I'm running out of time any second now. Yep. Yo! I hope they synchronize servers in next 6 months. Yeah, that's the plan. That's why we're being rushed so much also. Dr. Bike is broken indeed. Now I'm second place! Thank you for the hydrate. This is just among my friends, but you know. They will be very stupid to do that. Never underestimate Mika's power to make weird-ass decisions. I can't compete with Juancho, he lives 24/7 in the bike minigame, he's so real for that. The Girls Frontline already has gone up by almost 10k more subscribers. Yippee! I don't know what to think of people on Reddit. I haven't been on Reddit forever, so I don't know what kind of people gathers in there, but you know, more subscribers means more numbers for Mika, which is good in my book. I want more Mika stuff. Like, at like cons and shit. But anyway, now it is time for real. Numbers! Let's jump into the story. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes to go. Dartur had just uploaded herself onto a fucking abomination spider looking doll thingy. And Levi is trapped in level 2. Things are happening! Let's go. Breaking out. Stay calm as you face the oncoming battle. Man, I feel that was so good. Robella and the others dashed down the corridor, alarms and the rapid approach of mechanical units filling their ears. Patrol squad incoming.
What, there's more of them? But I don't remember running into this many patrols on the way here.
Even the security droids from the production floors have been activated. Prepare to engage. Objective, break through encirclement. Don't get bogged down. Sopo, guard Leva. Oh, you've been straight into battle on this one. Okay, nice. Yo, look at these maps, bro! Like we normally say on this house. ¡Se prendió esta mierda! GR group Blackjack and Hookers. No, that was Lincement. Ready for breakout. I'll leave in your hands, Sop. Hey yo, the song? What a banger. It is the macchiato theme. That's why it sounded familiar. I was like, I've heard this before. Oh hey, what the fuck are you doing there? Damn! Why does she teleport? Why can't she just do that? An opening in the circlement. Move. Soba, you go first. I'll cover. Take the path that you came from. Because it's your ninja way, I see. Soba charges through the gap with Leva on her back, not forgetting to stomp hard on a small droid that's fallen to the floor.
Out of my way, you pest! You're lucky I'm sparing you this time.
Soba, we don't have time for this. Let her be happy. Wait, before continuing, let me max Lena's gun. I'm only missing one level. Let's go. I have nothing. Alright, now let's keep going. Mortal choice. The difference between escape and death lies in a single thought. Okay. Okay, sure. Sopo, are you alright? Want to switch? Current 11 stores are much more active. Active in what sense do you mean?
I'm fine. Now that we're farther away, her interference isn't as strong.
Sopa just leave a frame on her back.
Still, Persica really needs to make dolls lighter. Robella, do we really have to go back the way we came?
Even if another path might also lead us above ground, the situation is critical. Everything else is unknown. If we take a wrong one, we'll get pincer and block in a dead end. Try stupid enough from Restaurant 1. I mean, yeah, and also it just continues the main plot. I mean, it hasn't continued it too far, but, you know, we're seeing things from other perspectives, things that were happening while Commander was out in the yellow zone trying to survive, which is interesting because I love some world building stuff. Or like not the world building, but like you know what I mean. And we're getting to see all these returning characters. Yippee! Hold on, we're close to where we descended. His signatures ahead in the right corridor, about 20 meters away. A squad of armed droids are about to intercept us.
There's no end to this.
Damn, another one? But you know, it's fun to see, like, you know, because we were getting suspicious about the Girard group on our end. Like, on Lynn's story also, there's some interesting stuff. But now we get to see, like, oh yeah, they're actually, like, doing shady stuff. Damn, can you get to the other side, Kluke, with your bike? No? Just get down there, I guess, then. You just stay there, Bipo. Everyone is so far away. What's her ult? Oh, I forgot that was her ult. Oh, and what? She's invisible now? Like the song, haha. Bombard them. Smiles. This kid turns 11 into Makima, attacks any distance. Yeah, it's so funny. But she's just slipping. Invisible, the song that for sure was in Metal Gear Solid 5. Yes, absolutely. They all just really just feel like shell companies for the URC crazy projects. Yeah. And like, you know, I like how they show how Girard, how they actually show the discovery and like, you know, explain how Girard have managed to get into all this stuff, all these political groups, and that's how they have managed to slowly practically control the cities. Rovela's group keeps fighting the armed droids in pursuit. Once we turn that corner, we'll reach a passage. Sopo, how's Leva?
Still no response. But I can hold her all the way back to Kyiv if I have to. Don't worry.
No hit signal to her head. Re-pursuit will enter line of sight in about 3 minutes. Sopo, you'll probably need to climb the rope again. Can you manage?
No problem. Just strap Leva to me.
Good. Everyone speed up. Once you reach the surface, cut the rope immediately to buy time for retreat. The doors accelerate, but just as they're about to reach the passage, they stop in their tracks.
The security gate has closed. Alba, Robella, get clear.
The once wide passage is now a wall of steel, so when immediately raises her gun and fires at the gate. The bullets leave only shallow marks. Whoever reclaimed security access must have closed it. Turn back now, we'll take the passage we just passed. The shrill wail locks down the doll's movement once again. A metal side scrapes across the floor, making an awful noise. Multiple squads of armed droids appear ahead. Behind them, the prototype, now partially activated, draws ever closer. Our retreat's cut off.
Since we can't escape, we'll fight them head on.
Why are you so excited about it? Of course you are. Sopo props Leva up against the security gate. She grimaces as she receives the prototype's interference. Her gun weld in hand trembles faintly.
When Leva wakes up, how many pieces do you think I can break that prototype into?
However many you like. Suspect the corporate trying to pull away from the URC? Yeah, that could also be a thing. Or at least the UR group. You know, they want to take control of the cities and then pull away from the URC. Or like, not pull away, but intricate themselves so much into everything that they're basically controlling the URC as well. Or like that URC can't do anything to them in whichever cities they have control over. Well, that's the reasons why Sopo loves fighting. Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, that's just Sopo. Only chance. There are no openings when a good friend has your back. But I'm trying to interpret this. There are no openings when a good friend has your back. As in, you don't need any openings? Because your friend has your back? Question mark? Anyway, let's jump into it. The battle with the prototype officially begins.
Silence the witnesses. Execute.
The archer's voice keeps repeating stiff, mechanical commands.
Watch out! Her nerve claw seems to be malfunctioning, but her strikes are merciless.
Alba bends back just in time to avoid the prototype's sharp side. Missing her mark, the prototype jerks her arm back, leaving a jagged scar across the metal wall.
All units, report current frame damage rate.
Robella drops an attacking droid with 2 precise shots. They nearly stumble as the prototype's electromagnetic interference forces her to steady herself against the wall.
35%. Around the same here. Robella, how are you holding up?
15%. I'm fine. But the prototype is becoming more agile. At this rate, we'll start taking a lot more damage in no time. We need to neutralize her electromagnetic interference first. Otherwise, we'll always be fighting with our hands tied.
Can you hack her?
No. Every network I can detect is under her control. I can't break in remotely. If this keeps up, never mind the prototype. We won't even be able to handle all these armed droids gathering around us. The fight grinds into a stalemate. The dolls, barely holding the line in the rare gaps between bursts of EM interference, have no time to strategize.
You can't do it remotely, then what about via a wired connection?
That will increase the success rate, but it's still inversely proportional to the prototype security strength.
So it's possible, right?
What are you planning?
Well, I can still move. I'll exploit the gap right after another burst of her interference to get close and jack straight into her port. Then I'll give you full access to my base layer. You'll just have to use my star relay and hack her through our own local network. Then...
Robella cuts Sop off instantly.
Why not? This is our only shot.
The prototype design isn't compatible with us. Even if you manage to reach her, you won't be able to connect. But she has the thingy.
So what? Will you sit here and wait to be destroyed?
I'll think of something else. Alba scrutinizes Robella's expression. After a quick calculation, she decides to speak up. There may be a way. Like Darcher said, the prototype is based on the other frames in the lab, so she probably shares their design. Which means the connector supergraph in the lab might actually work. As for her frame structure, you know Persica's certain dual design better than I do. Even if we solve the issue of compatibility, the windows between interference bursts are too short. Sopa will barely have time to follow through. If she slips up, she's...
Huh? Do you expect me to solo the prototype?
No way.
Exactly. If I mess up, then you and Alba cover me. If I freeze from her interference, you two buy me time.
But if you get hit, your chance of rebooting is close to 0.
Then you just have to keep a close eye on me. Come on, just tell me where the most viable port is. With you watching my back, Sop is invincible.
Ah, she's so cute! Realizing Sopa's resolve, Robella clenches her fist. Then promise me. No reckless charges this time. Follow my orders. The port will probably be near her core. Judging from the frame in the lab, the most viable one is likely wired into her head.
Her head? Interesting.
Sopo shakes the stiffness out of her joints, then tosses her firearm away.
Better drop anything that slows me down.
Robella hesitates for a moment, then nods. We'll cover you.
All set. Just give the word.
We'll strike 5 seconds after her next interference pulse. Alva, focus on supporting Sopo and keeping the armed droids busy. I'll stay back to provide covering fire and prepare for the hack. The jacking timing is your call. I'll match your move. But if I order a retreat, you must obey immediately.
We've been sneaking around all this way and meeting for a proper fight. Robella, I'll leave the clean up to you. Let's tear this place apart.
Sopo barely finishes her sentence when the piercing wail comes again. Countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. At 0, the dolls launch their offensive.
I'm counting on you.
Sopo shoots forward like a loose arrow, trailing a red streak in her wake. A red streak in her wake. The armed droids on the forefront fire frantically, tracking her darting figure.
Too slow.
Sopo kicks off the plating of a small crawler droid and springboards past the prototype's stalling side. Before the armed droids can even register her landing point, she's already burst through their fierce line of defense.
This is boring. Come on, more of you. All of you, come at me.
Sopo rips across the battlefield like a thunderbolt, smashing droids left and right, her grin growing more and more maniacal. Crap. It's Sopo, you nutcase. Alva, cover her.
The game has only just begun.
She's having fun. Sopo snatches a hovering drone midair and hurls it straight into an incoming droid. While she succeeds in neutralizing its attack, she's also leaving her back exposed. Spotting the opening, the prototype instantly drives its side forward without hesitation. Sopo, duck! A precise burst slams into the prototype's tendril, forcing it to strike wide. Flipping forward, Sopo plants a foot on the wall, rebounds, and snatches the trashing tendril in her hands.
Gotcha!
She's having the time of her life. Rip and tear, just like the old days. She yanks hard, and the tendril grows taut.
Useless junk. Guess I'll take it off your hands.
She's about to rip it free when a new pulse of interference sears through her, forcing her to let go with a hiss. Sopo, focus on your objective. Follow orders. The burst of interference and Robella's shout jars Sopo back to her senses. She sticks her tongue out sheepishly.
Sorry, on it.
With Robella and Alva covering her anew, Sopo finally closes in on the prototype.
Warning, danger.
All the lights along the prototype tendrils blaze red. They whip and lash to drive Sopo back. But Sopo charges ahead without slowing down. Robella's and Alva's gunfire carves open a path for her. Through the hail of bullets, Sopo leaps again and scrambles into the prototype's back. She ignores the droids swarming after her, seizes the prototype's jaw, and wrenches hard. I wish they made this an anime cutscene. Yeah, I wish they had made this a cutscene. We have a severe lack of cutscenes so far in part 1. I can't remember if Exilium part 1 had any. Yeah, it had. I remember now. We've had a surprising lack of cutscenes. She tears the armor off the prototype's head in one brutal motion. The exposed port gleams in the open. Without a second thought, Sopo slams the connector in and links directly to the prototype. Commencing hack. Does part 2 have any cutscene? I have no idea. If it does, don't tell me. We will find out when we read it. What the fuck did I just say? Rewrite! Chaos? Okay, that's an entrance. But yeah, I'm like... Was this cut somehow in the rewrite? Lol, Lamau. I forgot I'm playing in normal. I forgot I'm playing in normal. I need them to put the... I need them to go back to 3 difficulties. Because heroic is too hard for me. I'm not that much of a tryhard. But... You know, I kinda want enemies to scale to my level. A little bit. This was during the rewrite. That will explain why there's no cutscenes. At least they managed to get it voiced, so I guess there's that. Or it might have... I mean, maybe it wasn't rewritten, but... You know, since they had to change so many things, could be that... You know, they added this and then corposant. Maybe it was like a sort of a new direction kind of thing, and they didn't have time to make cutscenes, I guess, because it's. I feel weird that it has no cutscenes so far. When Aphelion had quite a few. Like Aphelion had a few, and like after Aphelion, I don't think any event has had any cutscenes, has it? After Aphelion. But you guys tell me Corposant has cutscenes. Then I guess it's probably something to do with I guess it has something to do with like, yeah, Yusheng taking over again. Like old writers coming back. And they didn't have enough time to make cutscenes. Could be, because they're like, yeah, cutscenes take a while to make. Especially because the cutscenes... No, they're not all motion capture, are they? I don't think they all are. Because of the crazy jumps and stuff they do. But some of them are. Some of them aren't. So maybe they just didn't have time to add cutscenes for this event. Maybe they didn't have the 3D models also. Sheltering Wings. Become a weapon that guards your friend's flanks, and you will never be forced to put your loved ones in your sights again. Time to save this quote. It is a screenshot time, guys. All right. You know it all. It's all you showing a mock-up to it. Good morning, Aunt. That is such a line considering deep dive. On level 2, the prototype and the system defense droids fragment into data blocks. Robella successfully blocks the prototype's electromagnetic interference function. To prevent ending up like Leva, she doesn't go deeper in and promptly exits level 2 instead. The AM interference is taken care of. Suppo, fall back to defense first. Suppo tears off the last small droid clanging to her, leaps off the prototype, and temporarily retreats to a safe distance. Malfunction. Error. Reboot. Target lost. Reboot. The prototype keeps trying to reboot. Falling into disarray, she trashes her many tendrils wildly, slicing apart the armed automatons that were attacking in coordination with her.
She's flailing all over the place. There's no way to get close at all.
Suppo, your damage rate?
55%. It's fine, I can still move.
Suppo gives a thumbs up, her other hand clutching barely the trophy she has just ripped off the prototype. Of course. Alba tosses Suppo the firearm she's dropped. She won't be in that state for long. Get ready for battle. The dolls quickly shift formation, while the prototype systems finally stabilize. Silence the witnesses. Execute.
How are you gonna do that without EM interference?
Suppo racks the slide on her gun. Meet your end here with your friends. Alba silently reloads her magazine. This time, I'll wipe you out completely, imposter. The battle is about to begin anew. Damn, everyone had a one-liner. You'd love to see it. Look at these maps, bro! Hey, yo, what is Leva doing here?
You think you can hold me here? Think again. Let's end this game of cat and mouse here.
Impostor? Because, I guess it's because they're... Oh, wow. They're not a 3-gen doll, a real one. Let me look at the model a little bit closer. Ah! Oh, it's horrible! Oh, I hate it! Let me take a screenshot for posterity. Stand clear. Give me the outfit and it's fixed. Yo, the singer going off in the background. Legs for days. I guess you could say that. You guys play Forever Winter? This looks like something taken from it. Oh, lovely. Even how its arms twitch like it's made incorrectly. Yeah, the way it just twitches is like, eek. Fantastic BGM, yeah. Less terrifying than some of the reverse collapse enemies? Yeah. Yeah, the ground has the impact cracks, that's cool. I do like that we get to see like the synthetic muscles, because I am a sucker for that. Like on the legs, the arms. And like, you know, the connectors on the knees and the hip bone? I don't know how it's called here. I still don't get why she has like just two tiny arms in front though. What's up with that? That's fucked up. Especially considering like her head is there. She's like walking backwards. Why does she have just two tiny arms there? Tapas. And he has a gun in one claw and a side on, and there's a side that they keep mentioning. Just taking the time to look at the enemy before one-shotting it. Two open doors. Ah, I see, of course. It kind of looked like something taken from Nier, also. I love that even this bullshit has details, like wear and tear details. The cube. Look at it, that's insane. I do like the texture of the abdomen, also, and anatomically speaking. I like how it looks. The abs were a success! We can't deny that! Anyway. Time to kill it. Yeah, you had to... We had to appreciate it while we could. Meanwhile, on level 2, where Levi is... Another billion start is called to the UR Group's abdominal development program. Real.
How long do you want to keep playing hide and seek?
Levi shoots a system defense droid in front of her to smithereens.
How long have we been running in circles like this? Even if you're not tired, I'm freaking tired. Since we both want to go after the UR group, can we call a truce and talk? If you're willing to give up this pointless struggle, I don't mind stopping. Looks like it's no deal then.
I think it's a side of it. Yeah, I'm playing on normal, which is very much just easy difficulty. They don't have like a normal difficulty. They have easy and kick your ass difficulty. They don't have a I'm a casual player, but that does play and level up her dolls. You know, they don't have a middle ground. Avoiding the edge of collapsing data, Leva fires, but the bullet only grazes the surrounding system defense droids. You helped Sextans impersonate the chip before, but now you turn on the UR group. Color me perplexed. Just adapting to the situation. Not denying it at all, huh? How confident of you. Planning to destroy me here then? Her opponent makes no answer. Leva seizes the opening between the droid's attacks and quickly relocates. If I can, that would be ideal. Is that you being modest? Or are you just bragging? Just making a statement of fact. Your electronic warfare abilities are exceptional. To be honest, since I left the production line, this is one of the trickiest fights I faced. I think if you fought me without pulling your punches, the outcome might have been decided long ago. Can I take that as an agreement? Your electronic warfare performance is at least on par with mine, yet you let me keep running around all this while. Likely, you're tackling other tasks at the same time, aren't you? Nothing escapes you. Since you're so honest, I'll give you a piece of advice in return. If you don't start taking this battlefield seriously soon, you'll regret it. Leva repositions herself again and opens fire, but the spray of bullets do no real damage to the pursuing automatons. While I admire you, bluffing won't. The other voice cuts off abruptly. Notice it finally? Impossible. A wry chuckle can be heard. Beautifully done. You weren't scuttling around to recover the data in the server room, but to retake control of the security system. That's my wife! Same for you. With me trapped here, my teammates must be in danger. I need to get out fast. If I can't win the data struggle, I have to snatch an advantage elsewhere. But I can't read. But that's impossible. You'd better come to terms with reality quickly. You misunderstand. What I mean is, with a second-gen dual's capacity, no matter how distracted I am, such a loophole can't exist. It's a hardware limitation, not explainable by luck or oversight. The droid suddenly unleashes a burst of bullets towards Leva mid-conversation and directs the other droids to join in on the attack, but Leva fends it off easily.
Resorting to sneak attacks because you can't win? That's bad form. I'm just curious about your processing mechanism. She might be onto us. Looks like I'm right on the mark. Since earlier, the frequency of attacks on my backhand hasn't changed a bit. Multi-threading has limits, and you're still a backward second-gen doll. You seized an opportunity, but to maintain a stable efficiency, using only your own processing power against this system defense automaton should be very taxing. With the exploit degrading the performance of the droids under your control, shouldn't I be finding this much easier to handle? No. Something has been off since our game began. Even back at the light rail station, your processing capacity and speed far exceeded what most second-gen dolls are capable of. Can you tell me, who's helping you? Or rather, is it only you? Who else could there be? My processing capacity just happens to be a bit better than others. I think there's an extra core in your processing hub. You're not the same as our ordinary second-gen dolls. Yo, an extra core? Is this really the time for tech research? Time's short. The expert spreads. Even the droid you're puppeteering won't obey anymore. You have a point. Since you're kind enough to warn me, I'll return the favor with some intel. Even if you succeeded in exploiting a loophole in the security system, I guarantee you this. To completely seize security authority from me, the computing power required will exceed your narrow cloud's capacity. And I do mean all of it. Are you sure you want this? Stay here and you'll only lose a fragment of your narrow logs. Force it, and this will end with your neural meltdown. That might scare my teammates, but me? I'm just an ordinary, frankly third-rate second-gen doll in terms of combat capability. Weigh the pros and cons, then make the most logical choice. That's my style. As long as your neural data survives, they'll someday become the bullet that kills you all. If all it costs is my narrow cloud, then that's a win. Then, good luck. The defense droid before her shatters into data, and the unknown voice vanishes. Alarms start blaring all over level 2. Under enemy command, the security system escalates to maximum alert. Countless defense droids close in from all directions. Now that's more like it. Looks like it's also time I finally gave it everything I've got. Leva looks at her right hand and the OMP-45 submachine gun in her grip. This gun has been with her through the years, brought her victory, and witnessed her shame and despair. Now she believes it has become the wings that shield her comrades. Never again the cold weapon forced to aim at those who mattered. Screaming. Wait at me. Let me save that to scream to my friends. Let me just read that again, because yeah, big writing. Leva looks at her right hand and the UMP-45 submachine gun in her grip. This gun has been with her through the years, brought her victory, and witnessed her shame and despair. Now, she believes it has become the wings that shield her comrades. Never again the cold weapon forced to aim at those who mattered.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Deceased. Gone. They can't do this to me. Watch over me, 40. They can, for they did a night. Pig cinema. Can I hear that line again? No! Damn. It advanced on its own. Screaming, crying, shaking.
Rubella's team is still fighting the prototype. Even without electromagnetic interference, the prototype still carves clear gashes into their frames. After a brutal struggle, the three dolls have managed to cut off 3 of its tendrils.
Why is it still so lively?
Rubella, the enemy has already learned our rhythm and weaknesses. Rubella glances toward Leva, who is still utterly motionless. Only the blinking light in her visual model shows that her neural cloud is still running. Our energy is almost depleted. If we drop our rear defense and force our way past the prototype, there's still a chance. Sopa gets struck by a tendril and slams into the wall. Rubella, you must decide. Rubella rapidly runs calculations, searching for another way out. But every result points to abandoning Leva to save the 3.
Hey, yo!
Alba's right. A familiar voice pipes up from behind. Leva gives Sopo a little wave. Seeing her finally extricated from level 2, Rubella exhales in relief. It took you long enough. Cut me some slack. Also, I've taken back security control here. Time to hightail it. Under her command, the closed gate slowly rises. The dolls waste no time in retreating under Leva's direction. Lagging behind, Leva's steps falter slightly. What's the matter with you? Escaping level 2 took some real effort. Give me your hand.
I'll help you.
Ah!
Thanks. Rubella, my neural clock has taken some minor damage. Don't transfer command back to me for now. Sopa and Rubella quickly lift Leva by her arms, while Alba slows down to cover the rear. She keeps firing, trying to hold up the prototype. This is the side passage we took. It leads straight to the elevator. Dodging the prototype strikes, the dolls sprint toward the elevator. But the prototype, hot on their heels, suddenly halts. Her signal lights flicker. Her head twists stiffly, as if in hesitation.
Didn't catch them, what a pity. But the primary objective is achieved.
Is this Cocoon?
Don't worry, I've already made a base layer backup of your narrow cloud. It won't be destroyed. D'Arthur, you'll cooperate with me until the end, right?
Right?
Silence. Terminate. Initiating self-destruct countdown. 30. 29.
The dolls run quickly toward the elevator shaft they descended through.
Why has that thing stopped chasing us?
Suppo looks back at the prototype. As the distance grows, that figure shrinks smaller and smaller.
18. 17.
Forget her. The elevator's right ahead. At Liva's command, the elevator opens its doors at just the right time for the dolls. The dolls rush into the elevator. The doors shut, and the prototype disappears completely from view.
5. 4.
The elevator ascends rapidly. Left behind, D'Arthur stares impassively at the closed elevator doors.
Initiating self-destruct.
The prototype explodes. A blinding light erupts with her at the epicenter, and almost instantly, rolling smoke engulfs everything. The blast wave surges. The electronics throughout the underground research site detonate one after another. The earth trembles, and the dolls in the elevator brace against the walls to keep their balance. Fortunately, the elevator reaches the surface at the critical moment.
Retreat to safety immediately.
At Liva's command, the dolls sprint out of the villa. The instant they cross the yard, the dilapidated building collapses entirely under the explosion's impact. They stare at the ruins with trepidation.
Phew, close one. We nearly got buried alive in there.
Liva turns around, her expression darkness as she looks toward the satellite city in the distance.
Oh dear, it's too soon to relax.
Liva jerks her chin toward the satellite city, motioning the others to look. The dolls look in the indicated direction. In the satellite city far away, thick smoke rises, and fire, like a massive maw, swallows the night sky. Not again!
How could this be?
Not again!
Carter! Let me get some water before we read the last one. GG. Don't you love it when you get distracted for a while investigating some underground facility and then the city gets attacked or destroyed? Paradeus move. And Paradeus comes in with a chair or something like that. Alright, time to read the last one. Strife and confusion. Let the burning flame consume it all.
Sitting on the sofa, Cocoon replays the combat record from the underground lab once more.
Such an interesting processing mechanism. I really should find another chance to make contact. When should I schedule the next tea party with Leva, I wonder?
Stay away from her, you woman.
Gerard's server data finishes syncing. Cocoon opens several files on the research and development of third-gen dolls. She reads through the files quickly, her expression shifting from time to time.
Former Griffin dolls, huh? Second-gen dolls are such fascinating things.
She closes the files, then raises her head toward the mysterious man watching the distant fire.
Thanks with Arthur's help, we obtained plenty of valuable data.
I don't like that silhouette. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? No, you're not. Looks like Ryan Gosling.
How long until Darture can be rebooted? To avoid raising Gerard's suspicion, Genera Cloud's master copy was destroyed with the server room. Rebuilding from the base layer will take some time. Very well. And the other one? Her functions are nearly repaired, and newer modifications are going smoothly. Unfortunately, her frame was badly damaged, and the stored neural data still can't be fully restored. Because of this, we still know little about non-fast collaborators. That's fine. Make sure Rurik doesn't suspect anything. Rest assured, Gerard wants to use her as a master version for the production of a new model of third-gen dolls. Performing neural modifications on her is perfectly justifiable. And with you pulling the strings, Legislator Rurik will likely be far too busy for quite some time. Finish the modifications on her and Darture as soon as possible. We'll need them. Who is her, I wonder? Is this like a new doll, or are they referencing Blue Sphere? Since this is before Aphelion, I believe. Is the restriction on you also lifted? Yes, thanks to you. Do you require anything of me? Maintain the status quo. Wait for its reply. And clean up after yourself. Now is not the time to openly oppose Gerard. Understood.
Cocoon gazes demurely at the man's back.
Anything else? No. I was only marveling at your decisiveness and your boldness in riding the tide. We once placed our hopes on the chief, leaking intel to him on purpose. Although he used it to locate that research site, he still made mistakes. How he met his end is regrettable. He moved too slowly. Under those circumstances, if you kept covering for him, Rurik would have grown suspicious. True. What surprised me was that, after abandoning the chief, you immediately took a massive gamble, handing Nampha the backdoor key and letting Kalina's team, who should have been eliminated, regain their freedom. Then, you planted the lab coordinates in Rurik's trap and arranged for Darture or collaborator to go there, luring them to sabotage the server to open a breach. And now, even the little toy Darture whimsically brought back will will be put to use by you. Every single player, knowingly or not, has become your piece. This precise control of timing and correct judgment of the situation are impossible even for a doll. You think dolls can control timing and judge situations accurately? You don't think they can?
The mysterious man glances coldly at Cocoon through the window's reflection, then turns his gaze back to the distant orange-red glow. The flames kindled by Gerard's exploded server room and the berserk droids.
Use your processing power. Tell me what happens next. Gerard's underground server has been breached. Through the loophole, I invited the other servers. Chaos will spread across Odessa, shattering the residents' peaceful dreams. Now, with Gerard's countless droids in Odessa going haywire, the technology that you once posted about has become a blade pointed at themselves. Gerard will pay dearly for this. And then, if handled well, Gerard's position in Odessa won't collapse, but their new stock user financing will suffer. Combined with the massive compensation they're liable to pay due to the droid malfunction, they'll face a funding crisis. Still, with its support, legislator Rorik will likely only lose part of his free votes. He can still be elected interim chief, and the Lullaby project will continue. Go on. But Gerard's falling commercial value, plus his recent troubles, will lower its evaluation of them. That is the opportunity you've been waiting for.
Seeing the man's indifferent silence, Cocoon's smile deepens.
So, I was wrong. What you see is merely the result that your computation model derives from current factors. That's why you underestimate Rorik, it, and the people of Odessa. Perhaps, just as I understand why, over the years, even though sect FABN had more direct means to oppose Gerard, you never acted openly. So this is someone from FABN. In wartime, bullets and shields rule. In peace, we play by a different rulebook. The longer people live in peace, the more they fear conflict. And fear will become the barrel of oil that sets you ablaze. So you made other preparations. Adapt to the tide. Wait for the chance. Every piece you place will one day yield returns. Once fire is lit, it must not be extinguished. Yes, the long night is only just beginning.
They say no more. Cocoon slowly walks to the window and joins the man in gazing at the night swallowed by fire. On the spotless glass, her reflection shows a face both meek and something else.
I don't know why some of the scenes are just advancing on their own. It's weird because in CN it's called Farben. Huh, that makes more sense. I mean, not more sense because I have no clue what it stands for, but it's easier to say. And it just ends there! Because this is only part 1. When does part 2 drop again? A really good event, yeah. And the Cocoon jump scare there at the end. 10 days! 10 days.
The lane event ends on the 17th. Event ends December 17. The store closes December 24. I'm not gonna start reading it now though because I like to keep streams separate. But we're ready to start reading it. We have a week, which works perfectly because next weekend we're gonna be reading Lena's event. The wonky timing means needing to clear EA before part 2. Yeah, even though it should be after. Lena's event is shorter. I mean, it's still pretty long, I think. We'll see. Saying hi in my platoon. Learn is shorter, so it spoils a bit. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I heard that it's technically not after. It's kind of like a parallel thing. It's just that Deep Oblivion, you know, Deep Oblivion kind of goes through the trouble of keeping things mysterious. While I assume since originally this one came after, they don't really bother with keeping things mysterious anymore. But, I mean, it is what it is. They let it go now. And yeah, it makes sense because now I see this is the... We're back to the Paradeus people and there's what was her name? This is not Elena. Probably. The other one. She got like a white girl name. She had like a... Melanie. Thank you. Yeah, yes, Melanie. Mika and proper chronology? Impossible. So I guess this is after, you know, like chapters... The chapters we were doing and stuff. But... It is... what it is. Mika can't do things in proper order. I mean, that'll stop happening once we catch up to CN. So, you know, it'll be alright. The Mika dartboard is eternal. And the Cat Cafe opens with part 2 also. Let's play Frontline Survivors. Let's make a run of Frontline Survivors. I suck at this, but you know, let's do it. Large any wave incoming? No! Stay away from me. Oh no, I'm running myself into a corner here.
The event I think will be better after part 2 and having a roll also. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But we roll with the punches here. Do you see me guys making a spin-off game that is just Frontline Survivors? Yeah, I saw they're making that in CN, I think. And like, I need it, please. Please, Mika. Release it on global. The what? Minigame? Who has played Fire Control? Oh yeah, anyone here has played Fire Control? How's that? Don't you love it when you can just buy everything? Don't have to say my phone, but I want to try it. In the crew deck, all I have is Frontline Survivors and Diner Gate Jump. I'm sad that game is it's their game. Fire control looks scuffed, but I am sure they will improve it with time. Also, an excuse for Mika to make more tree models and outfits and enemies that could be added to Ghost 2. I guess. Not that I'm all that interested in the skins and things I've seen on Fire Controlled, honestly. And yeah, since it's not really made by them, I don't know if they can actually grab like the models or stuff. More Clucky skins. Someday I'll do the thing and actually get some of this bullshit to equip my dolls with. For now, we YOLO. Just getting the trying what outfits in this game will be cool. We've gotten a few. Slowly recovering poles for Raw. Slowly but surely. Forgot the monthly stuff here. Oh, I have enough for... I have enough for a gun. Should I get Planeta? Should I get some of the skins I missed? This one's cool, actually. Or a gold statue. It's a tough choice. Actually, these skins count toward my collection thing, you know? Do they count? Let's grab the... Wait, I can grab 5? Why can I grab... What why would I want to grab 5 gold statues? They do? Should we grab 1 planeta? Worth a lot of. Have her at 2. Should I max her planeta? Speaking of, how many of these we have? Oh, 9. Let's grab 1 planeta. And then let's grab 1 of these to put in the crew deck. Oh yeah.
そういった作品は 指揮官、お茶でもいかが?
Green Zone Blend. Wait, why does Papasha have a thingy? It has like a little icon on top. Is it because she's maxed? Oh yeah. Do I have enough to unlock it? Yes. Why not? I like Lena. This is a nice way to farm these like passively for those that, you know, you don't really... Oh, I can't see the thing again. Aha, here it is. What's soul connection? Who else do we have maxed? Vepley. Only Vepley, it seems. You know what? Sure. Let's also Let's also unlock the next affinity level for Bentley. I need to read the records and the stories and stuff. What's this soul connection stuff? Oh, it's the stored affinity, okay. Why do you have a thing?
正々堂々とこれは先輩であるわしが導き出した処世術である
Oh, yippee! Got more thingies! Oh, yippee! Level up! Woohoo! Finally. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, I used all the coins already. Whoops. I want to change this. How do I change this? From the furniture settings? Aha, here we go. Oh, that's a cute one, but I have not enough plants. Here, Neo. Alright, sure. Oh! 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 Ah! Oh, there's the bike! Oh, I can have Leo's bike too. Man, I need to get plants. The shipwreck backdrop was really cool also. dorm room boxing. Well, is that something about unlocking furniture in the rec room? Where was the rec room again? I think here. Yeah. I like this one. Do I have anything new though? Oh, hey! Why is this game gonna make me real life with how expensive the furnitures are? Real question. Let's take out the cannon and put the gold statue. Oh yeah! Oh yeah. Oh wait, I had a thing. Yippee! All right. Build your toad shrine. Real.
Well, what? What else? What else did I get? Oh, okay.
Anyway. Man. I'm still reeling over the watch over me 40. How dare they? Oh wait, I got another ticket to do the thing. We're gonna do the 10 pool. Gotta do those on a stream, you know? Let's get back to the crew deck. Look at Kluke playing with her bike. Wait! She has the little bubble thingy, bubble heads of her and Meshti on the bike. Aww. You big baby. What a dork. Great! What was that? It was something I had already, I think. It turned into... I do have coins. Wait, I do like this. I do like this background. Maybe. For the name card. I don't give a fuck about the skins. So I got the... Oh yeah, the gold... the thing. Where do I see this? Where do I... Storage? Ooh! Yippee! Get some gifts. These, okay, no, these ones are selectable. Wait. They're electric. They say electric. Oh! Oh. Had quite a few things there. A few things that I have no use, as you can see. Belka. More for Belka. And Doris. And Doris. We need an open all button, yeah. I mean, the thing is also that I forgot that I was getting these things. So now I gotta go back and open them all. Nikita. 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 These are for land. So I could probably go and check her attachments. See if I got any of these. Are cool. And gifts. Gifts! Alright. Oh yeah! Sure, I've gotten a few for better one for Kluke also. I equipped the corrosion one on Leva. Where are these? No, where's Lane to check her attachments? See if I got anything interesting. Damn, I have absolutely nothing equipped on her. Acquisition order. Oh. Attack crit or crit damage. Well, we have a little better looking one. What the fuck was Lind? Corrosion. Have anything corrosion for you? Nothing good. Let's just equip you with whatever for now. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh yeah, the video game awards. I might be busy though, but try to watch them. We might have attack and crit rate. I guess it'll do for now. Oh, on Thursday. Then we'll see. Anyway, sorry for sorry for just going around there not doing anything. Expedition 33 sweep. Honestly, there's a few games that deserve being there and winning. But as always, the main reason I watch the awards is to watch trailers. So, so we will be there. I need to move the game. 7:30 p.m. ET. Should I stream it? Is Maple gonna stream it? Should I watch it with her? I kinda just like watching them on my couch though. I shall consider. How long were the Game Awards usually? They're longer than an hour, right? Or do they last about an hour? Because if they last about an hour, I can probably still stream afterwards. Anyway. Yeah, gonna take the chance that we finish early because my sister finishes work at like 2 today, so an hour and a half? Oh, if an hour and a half, I can still stream afterwards. And maybe talk a little about whatever we saw. Anyway. Yes. That was Deep Oblivion Part 1. Next weekend we're doing Lana's event. Before Part 2. Should be after Part 2, but as we've said, Mika and their funny things in which they put the event before the timing that it should actually go in. You love to see it. Watch over me, 40! God. Still crying over that. But yeah, Lena's event next week. I'm excited for that. For now, yeah, gonna end this here. Go do my chores. Have a nice night or rest of your days. Rest of your day. Remember to stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye bye.